Hi you guys, it is Lanisha Garin coming at you from the Wallflower Club, another video for you guys. I just wanted to make an impromptu video. This is really just about me and my discovery of social anxiety. I started blogging October 2018, 3 months ago, and it has opened up so many doors for me personally, just me learning so much about myself. So I mean, if you guys are struggling, I would think about blogging, vlogging, painting, something to just get that creativity out and express it outside of your head. I would definitely recommend it. You learn so much about yourself. I started blogging for introverts because this whole introvert thing came out. Oh, time to yourself, time to recharge. I was like, oh yeah, that's me, of course. I want to advocate being an introvert, being more aware of what an introvert is, and being okay being an introvert. So many times did I talk to some like my boyfriend and his friends. They are more extroverted people, and you would ask, okay, what is an introvert? And they would say, like, somebody that don't want to be a leader, or somebody that's quiet and boring, somebody, just all these negative words used towards introvert. And I wanted to make introvert, continue to make introvert a more positive word, something that's normal, something that people are okay with. It's okay, they understand that I don't talk to them for a couple days. It's okay that I have to stay in my shell. Came also about I was with my boyfriend and I'm around his family I was around his family all the time. I've been with him for several years, and every year I come around, I'm always still quiet. I'm always still uncomfortable, just one, based on our relationship and how rocky it's been, but I knew that they had some type of judgment against me, so it just made me feel really uncomfortable. This past year, his mom, basically, so quiet, like, you don't fit in with us, just really mean. Like, I care about this person, so I care about his family like they're on my own family. I got this shirt from her, and she just told me, like, she don't understand why I still act like that. And I tried to explain to her, like, this is how I am or whatever, and she just told me flat out, like, we don't act like that, you don't fit in. And it hurt me. And so that's when I'm wanted to advocate for introverts. Well, doing more research on introverts and writing a blog post and looking up blog topics for introvert, I realized that there's so many different types of introverts, just like there's so many different types of extroverted people. Like, some people go out and they have friends, and I started looking at my life and I'm like, I don't have anybody that I talk to. It's hard for me to create relationships because I'm scared to talk to people. It's hard for me to be myself around people because I'm so afraid of judgment. So I don't really make friends. It's hard for me to go to work every day because I don't feel like I'm a valuable part of the team. I don't really try to exert myself at work because I feel like I'm not going to be good as someone who is talkative and expert and outgoing and stuff like that. They're never going to see me as someone who's professional because I'm so quiet. I started to identify more with a shy introvert. And so looking up shy, when you're looking up introvert, we're united, be okay with us because this is how we are. But when you look up shy, you look up treatments and how to overcome shyness. It's not okay to be shy, but it's okay to be an introvert. So then that had me stumble across social anxiety, and how social anxiety is a mental illness. I really identify with that. Crippling to go out and try to talk to people. It's been very hard for me to do that for a long time, a very long time. Sorry, don't want to cry. I knew I was going to start crying. Am I an introvert? Like, if I wasn't so afraid to speak to people, would I be an introvert? Because I enjoy doing extreme things. If I wasn't scared to talk to people, if I had a group of friends that I could talk to and hang out with, like, I would be the girl that's like, oh, let's go here, let's go climb a mountain. That I have extreme social anxiety, and it has affected my relationships. It has affected, my relationships, with boyfriends, my husband, ex-husband. It has affected my family. I don't talk to any of my cousins or aunts or uncles. I've never have, because, I'm just so scared of being judged. I have another story. I went on a cruise last year with my boyfriend. They selected him. We was watching the show and stopped at us and was like, "Oh, we're doing this segment. Do you guys want to participate?" My boyfriend was like, "Oh, what we gotta do?" He's like, "Oh, we're gonna pretend that you're a celebrity. You gotta act like that celebrity, yada yada yada." I was like, "Oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to stand in front of nobody. Thanks." And my boyfriend said that he would. She was like, "Oh, you want to go with him? You don't have to say anything. You could just stand there." And I was like, okay. We went up there. It was kind of like a red carpet thing. It was supposed to be Jay-Z, and I was supposed to be Beyonce. But I was standing right next to the guy who was interviewing us. So he was like, "Oh, Jay-Z and Beyonce. Beyonce, you have anything to say?" He gave the mic to me, and I was just like, what? I thought in my head, like, I wasn't supposed to say anything. I was so furious. I sung horribly out loud. Didn't sing a Beyonce song whatsoever. I didn't think to sing a Beyonce song. I just think to just scream in the microphone. And that's exactly what I did. I wailed in the microphone. And everyone was laughing. And then my boyfriend didn't say anything. Like, he was just like, yeah, like, I could have did that. But I didn't think to do that. And when he was like, "Okay, bye, Beyonce, Jay-Z," and we sat down, and I ran to our cabin on the cruise, and I wanted to go home. I bawled my eyes out. I was distraught. I was a wreck. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be. I was shaking. My hands were shaking. And it ruined my trip. And after, the next day, everyone kept coming up to us like, "Oh, hey Beyonce, hey Beyonce." And I was just so upset with myself. It was one of the worst experiences of my life. I've never pushed myself to be in front of a crowd and do anything like that. And I wish I didn't have that fear. I wish I could get on stage, just act like Beyonce, and just be Beyonce. I want to be Beyonce. Like, to be me, but I just want to have my personality and show people, not be afraid to show people, not be afraid of anything. If I wasn't afraid of people, if I wasn't afraid of judgment, it's easy just to be like, "Oh, well, you shouldn't care about what people think." It's easy to say that to the mall by myself. Like, every step that I take, literally, if I feel like somebody's watching me, I feel like I'm walking funny. I feel like I walk weird. Like, I can't even walk just normally. I have to think about how I'm walking, what ways my arms is moving. That's a problem. That's a problem. That's affecting my everyday life. That's not just introvert. So this is what the Wallflower Club is supposed to be. Social anxiety affects around 50 million Americans. It takes about 10 years symptoms before somebody actively takes treatment. People start realizing that they have some type of social anxiety problem or start seeing symptoms around 13 years old. And it usually takes 10 years. Doctors say that actually, if once you realize that you have this mental illness, it may take about 5 months or less with the right treatment to start seeing extreme improvement. This is what the Wallflower Club is for. An awareness. I want the Wallflower Club is going to provide support bracelets. And these bracelets are going to create awareness of people who have extreme social anxiety. We're going to be different from any other bracelet company because we are going to be providing a sense of unity and support, and also encouraging sufferers to get treatment. Please support me out, subscribe, follow me at LANESHAGERRON on Twitter, and on Instagram it's the same, at LANESHAGERRON. Again, follow me at www.thewallflowerclub.com. Join the movement. Let's get this awareness out here. Let's get people help. Let's support each other. Let's encourage all women to seek treatment if you need to. Women who don't identify with social anxieties, support us. I've been called crazy before. Oh, it's always the quiet ones, they're crazy. Eliminate that. Let's have the people who don't identify support social anxiety and realize it is a mental illness. Treat it like a mental illness. Treat it like it. Don't say that to people who have social anxiety. Don't do that. We are a group of people. We are human beings. And that's what the Wallflower Club is supposed to stand for. Thank you guys. Sincerely, Wallflower.